Hello! Today we'll be talking about how social media affects the way we think. I'm Ellie, this is Addie, Sydney, and Jaden, and we'll be talking about how social media impacts our politics, purchasing, self-image, and we'll talk more about that.
Yep, as was mentioned by Ellie just barely, we're going to focus on three main ideas. First is the political views and how social media affects the way we think politically. Second is purchasing and how social media will change and aid us in our purchases. And then number three is how it impacts us and our mental and self image and how we think about ourselves.
So now we're going to talk about how social media influences politic views. So, why does this work? We have 3 points. Our first point is algorithm shows you what you already agree with. Your feed, you're looking at the stuff that you do look at, and so that's tend to like pop more up on your screen. The second is viral content spreads fast, even if it's not true. As soon as someone posts something and few people believe it, it's gonna go like worldwide. And number 3, influencers shape opinions. We all have our favorite influencers. We all have people that we kind of just trust. And so when they give their opinions, you kind of just want to follow that. And that's what shapes opinions. Over 50% of people get news from social media. News spreads faster online than anywhere else. So we're going to start typing in the comments. But where do you guys get most of your views? Is it Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? There's so many places. Let us know.
Thank you, Addie. I love that. As we wait for the but that is where I find a lot of mine to be. And from what it looks like, there's some Instagram.
There's a lot of Instagram, and I agree. I think that's one that really, spreads worldwide. There's so much that you're able to figure out from Instagram, whether it's true or not. But moving on, you guys. And then just lastly, why does this work? We have repetition. You see the same opinions over and over. Once you kind of have your own opinion, you know it's going to show up on your feed, which is going to bring that repetition. Our second one is echo chambers, only seeing one side of what you believe in, you're seeing your opinions. The third is emotional content spreads faster, which we've also talked about earlier. And then lastly, influencers feel relatable and they're trustworthy. So.
Okay, we wanted to ask you guys, have you guys bought something this week because you saw it online? So put in the chat can you hear me on Addie's?
It's delayed, so I should.
Okay. We can go to the next slide.
Yeah, it works now.
Perfect.
Okay. So there's a statistic from 2025 that says 82% of consumers say social media influences what they buy. And then 60% discover products on social platforms, and then 81% admit to impulse buying from social media. So there's a lot of people out there who just see stuff on social media, and whether it's FOMO or someone else has it, they purchase something because it's easy, it's fast, and they want it. And then because the algorithm is so good on these different social media platforms, we wanted to ask what's something that you've seen everywhere online recently. because if you linger on something or click on something, you'll keep seeing it more and more. Perfect. A lot of you say that you hate impulse buying. I'm the opposite. I love impulse buying. Okay. Okay, and then why it works, repetition, you see it over and over. Influencers and recommendations, social proof. Like I said, everyone has it, so you want it. And then also easy instant buying. Social media is super nice because you can just connect your credit card and it's super fast and simple.
Awesome. Today we'll be talking about how social media shapes our self-image and our self-esteem. So just another subplot. So 58% of American adults who use social media feels like it harms their mental health. And as we keep going, 60% of social media users say it negatively affects their self-esteem specifically, which is by far a lot, and it's been going up even more with every generation, with every new thing that happens on the social media. And how this happens is, number one, comparison. Obviously, there's a lot of comparison that can be made on social media, whether it is your money, your looks, your job. Quite literally anything can be compared. Even your political preferences can be compared, which then brings isolation. When you feel like you are alone, when you feel like you are out of the norm, you kind of feel like you are in this bubble and you feel isolated. I know that I've felt this way, and I'm sure some of you have felt this way. Let us know in the comments your stories and how you felt it or when it has happened. But number 3 is adds or emphasizes anxiety and depression. And when you are compared to others or you feel isolated, it naturally makes you feel anxiety and depressed. And it's such an interesting thing of having that, being able to feel isolated and when you're in a room of people, but you still feel isolated because you're comparing yourself to the other people. And social media even tends to do that quite frequently, even especially on Instagram. Awesome. Thank you so much. And this has been our live webinar. These are our sources. And yes, thank you for joining us.